should be in no hurry whatsoever.
That previous over round the wicket, that angle has been a little bit of a problem for the left-handers, just not finding it very easy when the ball is coming right. There you go again. There you go again. He's earned him a wicket. That angle was creating problems. Not sure if he kept a little low. Not sure if he's going to go upstairs. Surely it's all bat, no bat. So he's having a consultation with his partner. And he goes upstairs.
TV umpire to the director. We have a play review for LBW. On-field decision is out. I've checked the bowler's feet. Fair delivery. Front on, please. It doesn't appear to be any bat, but just go to Ultrace, confirm bat or no bat, please. Ultrace coming up. Keep rolling it through for me, please. Keep rolling it through. Just go back a frame. Just roll it through. Just keep going through. There's a clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. All tracking and ready, please. Original decisions out. Pitching out sort of impact in the line. Wickets hitting. Miracle, you can stay with your original out decision. Stand by. You're on screen signal now.
All reds umpire in Holstock says all is well. Arisu strikes and gets the wicket. Wrapping up Shanto in front of the stumps. Was going to crash into leg stump there. And Pakistan get the breakthrough in the 30th over. With Bangladesh now 158 for 2. And they also lose a review here. And Najmul Hussain Shanto goes for 27, 158 for 2. New batter walks out, Litton does. He walks in at number 4 for Bangladesh. He's got a good career there, 97 outing for him. Loads and loads of runs to his name. And he comes out with Bangladesh in a very good position here. You really asked me, we've got 19 overs to go after this. Oh, good delivery first up, Yorker length.
Yeah, if you look at the dismissal, I thought he was late on the shot. 139 clicks, that delivery that trapped him in front. Even though he's coming round the wicket, the angle that he creates, he would suggest the ball would go on down the leg side, but it did not do that too much. So in the end, it hit the top of the leg stump. The Pakistani fans in the stadium, pleased. It's a credit to Haris Rauf to maintain that line and creating the pressure and getting Shanta's wicket.
This tells you how good the pitch is every time. Shanto and now Litton middling it. The first couple of balls that they faced. That angle was creating a bit of a bother for the left-hander in the previous over, the Haris Rauf ball, and it rewarded him with a wicket. Now he's decided to come around the wicket again, this time to Tanzid. It's also so important for Tanzid to carry on because just we're talking about what are his highest scores as an opener. He's got 30 odd games to his name. You get yourself to 89 and you've got plenty of overs left. You've got to take that responsibility to bat right till the end. You don't want to fall short like Pakistan did the other night. Ended up with 275 odd, where they were looking to get to 300 plus.
Yeah, important for him to realize what he just said. And I'm sure it would have been discussed in the middle during the breaks. Message would have been loud and clear. Just bat through as long as possible. 160 for 2. And I'm with you when you said that such a good batting surface this is. It'll be important how many runs will Bangladesh be able to score at the end of the 50th over. Because Pakistan showed in that last match, they also pack a punch, even though didn't have a great time with the bat in the first one, the international. Salman Ali Agha looked to be in good touch also in that partnership with Mohammad Rizwan. And what about Mas Sadakat? So I reckon they need to make sure that they have a good total. And when you talk about good totals, you got to be thinking close to 300 from here on. They have 8 wickets in hand, Sikandar.
Yeah, you mentioned Mas Sadakat. I mean, it's very strange. Again, talking about those matchups, we discussed this earlier, and it's been discussed many times before. The emphasis that's laid on those matchups that off spinner will be bowling preferably to left-handers and not to the right-handers. Mas Sadakat, who got 3 wickets, player of the match in that last outing, he has been given only 1 over because of the 2 left-handers that were there a while ago. Which means he shouldn't be considered when you're playing maybe New Zealand, 5 left-handers, or Sri Lanka, who's got 3 or 4.
Yeah, just to add on to what you're saying, Sikandar, he also got the wicket of Litton Dash in that last match when Litton was well set. And look at him, he's only bowled a single over which went for 9 runs.
Yeah, captains these days really got to look into many things and maybe just try to overlook this matchup thing a little bit. Give it to the man who's in form. 164 for 2.
just on Master Dakar, remember, Litton Das was playing beautifully. And this happened. Trying to play the conventional sweep, he misses it. Initially, it was not given, the review was taken, and it showed the ball would go on to hit the stumps. That's why we feel that perhaps Shaheen Shah Afridi could have used him a little bit more. Only a single over so far.
He can also get a left-hander. He got a fifth in those 3 wickets. Pakistan do sense a little window of opportunity here. If they can get Tanzid, we were discussing how important his wicket would be at this stage of the game, with say 17 overs to go after this. That could really have a huge dent on the actual total that Bangladesh wants to get. 18, beg your pardon. Short delivery, but he read out his off. So after it just got the wicket of Shanto, they just feel that maybe the partner can be had, or one more wicket from Litton Das's end. Just the opportunity somewhere. But that just changes everything. Then you got 2 new batters. He's trying various things now. Rauf has got them that breakthrough. Will he make a change from this end, which is our end, the commentary box end? Will he get someone else than Salman? Oh, almost. That was a loose shot. He really didn't do enough to elevate that over backward point. He just opened the face of the bat and left it to fate. Saad Masood there. Jump was fine. The timing was right. Just didn't stick to the palm.
Yeah, could he have gone with both hands is the question. He goes down the wicket and he just, maybe could have tried to go with both hands. Perhaps was caught by surprise. He jumped up. Yes, he palms it and then it goes through. An opportunity. Rauf has bowled his heart out. Could have picked up another wicket here. Litton Das survives.
Yeah, that's a specialist position. Ball does travel quickly there. 2 hands, I'm with you.
Well, he's certainly getting the ball to come back into the left-hander, which means it will go away from the right-hander. And his second space around the wicket to Shanto and Tanzid Hassan Tamim. Because he created that angle also coming round the wicket, so the angle would certainly go and take it toward inward movement towards the left-hander, and then the success. Yeah, very good. Excellent from Rauf.
Another delivery, what you just showed us and shared with us, that one that takes the inside part of the bat. Scramps you up with no space, absolutely just coming in till the last moment and finishing somewhere at middle and leg stop. That's the important part. Nicely worked away. It'll just be a single to keep strike. 32 overs have been bowled, 168 for 2. And also time for the players to take a quick drink. 32 overs have been bowled, so 18 to go. 168 for 2 here. Tanzid is looking really good. 92 of 93. Well, is currently his highest score in this format. He's closing up to his maiden 100. Have a look at the 2 wickets, Arthur.
Yeah, the first one, Saif Hassan surprised everybody when he came back for his second spell, and the first delivery he went down the wicket and got castled. And this one, a good one, bit pace, almost 140 clicks, came back because the partnership was looking good. Came back quite sharply, so he was late on the shot. Review taken. It suggested the ball would have gone and knock off the next stump. Now these are the only 2 wickets so far for Pakistan. They've used 7 bowlers. Shaheen Shah Afridi and Haris Rauf among the wickets. Salman Ali Agha, pretty impressive. Just 4.33 the economy. Yes, no wickets for the other bowlers. He's done a decent job with the ball, Salman Ali Agha. Right. Bangladesh in search of another partnership. The first 2 ones has been decent, very good, the opening partnership. And they added 105 and then 53 for the second wicket. And he continues, Salman Ali Agha.
Easily another situation in the game where you can see that the batting side can go beyond 300. It was the case in the second game also, but Pakistan then nosedived and lost 7 wickets for 43 after the dismissal, the run out of Salman. And you don't want that to happen to you, which is why the emphasis is on Tanzid staying right till the end. Into the projected scores to the bottom right of your screen, and you'd be looking at something between 7 and 9 and over later on.
I think what Pakistan has done well, even though they failed to pick up wickets in regular intervals, that they've bowled in good areas. If you look at the balls since the last boundary, 27. Make that 28, because that stopped. So what it does, it just creates a little bit more pressure. Knowing that a couple of good-looking partnership, they're well settled in the middle, 171 for 2. Good-looking shot down the wicket, the shimmy down the wicket from Tanzid Hassan. So he picks up 2 more. He moves into 94. So 28 balls since the last boundary. So that's how you can create pressure by drying up the runs. Now what's he doing there? Oh yes.
Wicket will sail over for a maximum. That brings the maiden 100, maiden ODI 100.
I'm going to go and play my natural game. And he goes down the wicket and thumps it down the ground for the maximum, for a rocket 6 to pick up his maiden one-day international 100. That's the big moment. Good use of the feet, and whenever he goes down the wicket, he hardly misses it. He times it one more time beautifully and raises his bat for the spectators. Happy teammates and the fans. Lovely innings. Absolutely brilliant. Well played, Tanzid Hassan Tamim. Still such a long way to go. He needs to understand that 33 overs being bowled, 17 more overs to be bowled. Let's see how he goes from here on. short one. Saad Masood. It took a long time to pick up his maiden one-day international 130th innings. He's got 550, and hopefully this will open doors for him to score more in future. Looks a very good player.
Yeah, and a brave move. He needed exactly 6 to get to 100. He decided he's going to finish it off in one stroke. He needs to stay out there along with his partner to make sure that they do get a big score out here. Don't want new batter at the moment. Oh, what a delivery. Oh, wow. He didn't pick that up. That was a sharp turn. That's the wrong one.
Yeah, this will keep Rishad Hussain very interested, because have a look at this delivery. Back of the hand, it's a googly, and look at that sharp turn. The degree of turn, massive there. So as the day progresses, maybe the spinners will have a bigger say. We'll have to wait and see. This time straight to the fielder. Now, Tanzid Hassan Tamim, his first one-day international 100. He's got 3 hundreds in the T20 format in BPL. Oh, close, maybe just outside the off stump. He needs to be very careful. Litton Kumar Das, remember, he got dismissed for playing similar kind of shot in that second one-day international when he was well set.
Have a look at that again. It's the end of the over. Try to sweep that impact outside off. 179 for 2. Most runs for the BPL, or BCL rather, beg your pardon, 25-26. I think Atar should be able to run us through this.
You're doing absolutely fine. Take it easy. Go ahead. Go on.
I'm finding it difficult to read the right words.
It's Bangladesh Cricket League. It's a one-day affair. And in that recently concluded the Bangladesh Cricket League, Mohammad Naeem went on to score the most runs. But Tanzid Hassan was also in good touch. He'll come back for the second. You know, 187. And the strike rate was also very good. 109, almost 110. Yeah, very good. And he continues to show the same form. Remember, even in the first one-day international, he smashed 67, a quick fire 67. And today, he's gotten better. Yeah, you can see that he can balance his out in terms of if he was aggressive earlier on, because the way he played it looked like he's going to go all guns blazing. But he understood the importance of being there till the very end. There's some lovely shots. I think it's a very good time of the cricket ball. Very effective, and a spinner pitches it up. So understanding the situation and then curbing his natural instinct to be able to play a little bit more sedately. He's got all the shots in the book. There you go, 360 degrees all around. This is tight. This is tight. Oh, needed a direct hit.
Maybe Mr. Trick there should have gone for the non-strikers because the batter was a little late to take off for that single. The non-strike had already come halfway down. We'll have a look at that again.
Give me money. Give me money.
Maybe the non-strikers.
Yeah, taking on the fielders now because the ones on the inside the circle, their job is to stop the singles. Yeah, a little bit slower. Nicely bowled from Abrar. Change of pace. Yeah, this is what he did. That's his wagon wheel. Very strong on the onside. 4 6s on the onside. That square cut which went all the way off the seamer, and then a couple of 6s down the ground also. Played a beautiful knock. That'll be a wide. And if he hangs around, that run rate will certainly increase. They still have 8 wickets in hand.
Yeah, more 6s than boundaries in that wagon wheel. Tanzid will keep strike. It's 185 for 2.
Bangladesh ticking all the boxes right so far. A good start from the openers, 100 plus 10. Opener Tanzid Tamim reached his 100. And now they're all set to post a good total on the board. 185 for 2 after 35. That was a googly. Quick run taken.
Yeah, if you look at the way Tanzid has handled himself, is fine, but a bit of a struggle for Litton Kumadash. Again, back of the hand, it's a googly, it's the wrong one. So Litton Kumadash, who is on strike now, has only scored 8 of 18 deliveries. So he's got himself in a bit of a struggle.
Good bowling.
Still watchful, Litton Dash. Yeah, from Bangladesh's point of view, Litton Dash needs to kick off as Tanzid Tamim on the other end scored 100, so they need that momentum from both the ends. Welcome back, Ramesh bhai.
Hello. Yes, I think they're 40 runs behind at this stage. Because if they carry on at this pace, 262, definitely not good enough on the surface. So anywhere between 288 and 316 is the target, should be the target, and I think you're right, they've got to fire from both ends.
Catch it was the call, will fall short. Just touching your point, Ramesh bhai, Tanzid Tamim scored his first 70 runs of 56 balls. But then from 70 to 100, he faced 42 balls for his next 30.
Well, we'll allow that. It's his first 100 and many more, I'm sure, because he's a terrific player, terrific talent. Good thing is that he's not thrown it away. 106 of 104. And that's the brief every opener needs to be given. Just play out 50 overs. And so if you get a 150, the score will be more than 300.
There's a deep mid wicket and long on in place for the left-hander. Square leg, fine leg inside. Both those googlies to perfection so far, Saad Masood. Yeah, just mentioning the fact that Bangladesh hasn't had that habit of scoring 300 plus runs over the last couple of years. They managed to score just once. Now it's a great opportunity for them.
Yes, you've got to look for the impossible again. And 300 is clearly on the cards there. Now, shot ball, that's put away for 6. Lovely piece of timing. And Saad there struggling a little bit. That happens with the leggy. 194 for 2.
Nine coming off the previous over of Saad Masood, courtesy of that 6 of the last ball from Litton. The idea was right, fine leg and short square leg was inside the circle. He tried to play that over the fielder's head.
What was he trying to do? Maybe trying to fire it quicker, shorter length, and help himself to a 6. It's in position very early.
Catch it as the call and taken. Abra strikes. Tanzid Hassan Tamim is disappointed, but he has played a great knock.
Yeah, it all happened in slow motion. No reactions from the catcher or the bowler. Tanzid was gutted because it really was a loose delivery. I think he didn't read the extra spin on it, and maybe he was tiring a little bit as well. He was cramping up early in the knock. The flighted delivery, went back, wanted to smash it, hit it straight down the throat of Shaheen Afridi. Yeah, a bit of an anticlimax, but what a knock. Splendid 100, showcased his talent, and we all believe that he's got a lot of potential, skill, and a real good find for Bangladesh moving forward in one day or even T20 cricket. Outstanding 100, 107 or 107, 194 for 3.
Yeah, the Centurion has departed, but still the platform is set for Bangladesh to post a good total on the board as Tawhid Ridoy for Bangladesh. Over 1,200 runs with 111 50s. But Abrar Ahmed, his tail is up.
Yeah, it's a mystery spinner there. Front on action and got it to spin the other way. The wrong gun at a slow pace did the job. Nice bit of disguise. And this time it's a quicker one. So you'll get that from Abrar. Change of pace.
Good player of spin. Tawhid Ridoy. They need to build another partnership here. They can't afford to lose 1 or 2 wickets from here on, and suddenly Pakistan are back in the game. Still a lot to play for Bangladesh. Yes, the job is half done. And they need to put that score on the board. The series deciding encounter.
Compared to T20, it is such a long format that there are games within a game. So, you know, even if you've done the first half better, the second half is as important. And the third half, it probably has 4 halves compared to T20, where you only get 2 halves. So the end has got to be electric. And I think Tawheed can provide them with that platform. He is a real talent as well. Single to end the over, and it's 197 for 3.
$197 for 3 after 37. Bangladesh just lost the wicket of the centurion Tanzid Tamim after scoring a runner ball 107. Tawheed just came in. The 2 batters for Bangladesh will be looking to build up a partnership. Here comes Shaheen. Edged! Just gone past the wicket keeper. Lucky. But Tawheed will take it.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that expression from Shaheen Afridi, inches away from the keeper. Beautifully bowled, just making him play away from the front pad was a difficult one. Real tough one for the keeper, really, to gather that.
Shaheen Afridi using that angle really well against the right-hander. Seen how he dismissed Saif Hassan, and now against the right-hander again, coming around the wicket. Such a busy cricketer, Tawheed Lidoy, charging in, always looking for those runs.
Yeah, it's good to be restless. I mean, there are 2 schools of, or school of thought saying, one suggesting that you've got to be calm at the crease and 200 runs, 20 hits provided. Bangladesh 2 are 1 for 3. So, and the other mindset is to be restless. Just go for broke. Look to experiment, expand your range, irrespective of whether you're playing T20 or any format. And once again, you see, that's good body language, positive intent. Even when he's blocking, there's a thinking of a rotation of strike. And no bowler likes that, by the way. No fielding side likes that, because he gives the impression as if everything is under control and I'm going to have a good time of it.
Crowds enjoying their time here at the Sher Bangla National Stadium. It's a series decider, all to play for both the teams. Nicely bowled again, keeping things tight, Shaheen Afridi.
Yeah, not allowing him any width. He likes to whip the ball off the pads, and then he likes the cut shot, likes the drive. He's a complete operator and bats well in the middle phase. But Shaheen Afridi has bowled splendidly in this game so far. So he bowled a good tight opening spell, then came back strongly for the second one, and now finishing off 6.4 overs, 1 for 30 on a batting surface is very impressive.
Onto the pads, running the first one hard, looking for the second. Tawheed Ridha is electric. Easily taken in the end. This is what you were mentioning, Ramesh Bhai, keeping the fielders on their toes.
Got out of jail, so Shaheen Afridi felt like that, but then His feelings were neutralized because of that excellent piece of running. Very good cricket. Gets a thumbs up from Litton as well.
Taking his time, Shine Afridi. Again, quick run taken. Intent was right, and that allows them to take another one, putting the fielders under some pressure. A couple of runs to finish the over. After 38, Bangladesh 205 for 3.
जब लास्ट बॉल होता
7 bowlers used so far for Pakistan. 3 of them on top has been successful. But at the moment, the bowlers and fielders are under some pressure. Tanzid and Litton making sure Bangladesh build up a partnership here. That's good. Rotating the strike.
We do a lot of T20 commentary, so this is looking very, very slow. I don't know how you're feeling about it, but you see, I think the batsmen have got to be in that T20 mode now. Wickets in hand, blasted track, and so these singles really will not ding Pakistan. I mentioned that earlier also. It's about 4s and 6s at this stage. At least take one chance in 6 balls. Yeah, comedy of errors there. He was gone, had that hit the stumps and then overthrow. He's got a rocket arm, Wasim Jr. Well backed.
Especially Litton Dash. He has faced 25 balls for his 17. Yes, it's understood when Tanzid was there, he was scoring the bulk of runs. But now, you see, Tanzid reached to 11 of 10. But Litton Dash still taking his time. Seven wickets in hand, 11 overs to go after this. What do you reckon, Ramesh bhai?
Well, either he's building up the momentum for the last bit of edge in the last 10 overs, then he may go a little bit quicker. I'm talking of Litton Das, but I think the speed has got to go up a bit because at this pace, they're only going to get less than 300. Maybe 270, 280, which will be a reasonable score, but not a match-winning score.
Or are they looking for the other options to finish out Abrar and then look for the seamers?
It'll be too late. He's still got 2 overs left, so you got to really get cracking right now.
Shot wide. Not firmly struck. We'll get a couple. Yeah, the projected score saying they're going to post 269 if they go about this rate. As we mentioned, wickets in hand, they need to score more. End of over number 39. Bangladesh 211 for 3. 211 for 3. Here comes Shaheen Afridi. And quick single taken.
Litton going at a strike rate of 74.07. Far too slow for teams like him.
Oh, not the intention there to hit that hard. Try to make some room. Lucky on that occasion not to get that outside edge.
He's bowled that angle superbly today. The outswinger. And it's a good play from Afridi, because normally when you're facing him, you're always going to guard your stumps or front pad, because he's good with that in-swinging, slanting angle. He's hardly bowled that line today. See that outswinger at this stage. Oh, he's broken his bat. Yeah, I mean, toe ended it, that drive maybe. But that outswinger doesn't allow the weight of the body behind those shots when you're looking to slog the ball or hit it hard. So it's good bowling from Shaheen Afridi. Where did it hit the bat? I think it's fine. So, oh yeah, while dragging the bat, the chip came off. They don't last a great deal, these cricket bats these days, but they're mighty good to use, but don't last the distance. So maybe 2-3 matches on the average.
It's also about the number of matches they play nowadays. T20s, test matches, ODIs. How many bats you used to carry during your playing days?
2 at the most. 2 was a luxury actually, because you know, they were hardwood and you got to break them in before using them. Bit of linseed oil applied on the blade as well, you know, talking of dark ages.
Hridoy, the leading run scorer for Bangladesh since 2025. Before this match, he scored 416 runs. And at the moment, Bangladesh need him. They need to score some quick runs.
Yeah, I think a bit of improvisation is needed. Hridoy 13 from 12. That's such a nice ball. Once again, hitting the deck hard, and he's not allowing any width. So this is excellent stuff from Shaheen. Tanzid was flawless. I mean, some of the shots, look at the balance at the crease. Power balance. Just the flow of the bat through the leg side, through the offside, and the bat making a cracking sound, some great drives. Yeah, a perfect end to a great innings, 100.
And trying to take that quick run. I had the opportunity to speak with Tanzid before this game. Scored in the final of the BPL, scored 100 in the practice match between BCB 11 and the BCL All-Stars. He mentioned the fact that he is looking to construct his innings once he go past the 50. Previously, he tended to throw away his wicket whenever he reached 50. But now he's trying to make it as a habit to make it long.
And also at a good pace. So let's not forget, it was a runner ball 100 against a quality bowling attack. You know, there's Abraz, there's Shaheen Afridi, there is Haris Rauf, 3 quality bowlers.
End of another very good over from Shaheen Afridi, just 2 coming from it. After 40, Bangladesh 2-1, 3 for 3. We're into the last 10 innings. Bangladesh have got 7 wickets in hand, 2 set batters in the middle. They must be hoping to post that 300 mark. Abrar to continue. Confirmation.
Yeah, interesting leg side field. So you got a deep square leg, a deep mid wicket, and a long on. He's not going to really push the ball hard. Yeah, he's going to do that, attack the stumps, and maybe every now and then just loop one in the air. But normally when you're trying to hit the ball hard against Abrar, you look for the leg side hoik. Hence, extra bit of cushion on the leg side for him.
And he's bowling a lot slower, so it's difficult for the batters to swing the bat on the onside. Not enough pace behind the ball. Nicely bowled again.
The captaincy has been very good also from Shahin Afridi. He's covered most of the pockets. Every time the ball has been hit in the last few overs, it's gone to the fielders. Almost every time. So once again, no pace on that one. And I think whenever he's bowled a wrong one, it has bounced more. His top spinners and googlies bounce more than his leggies. Last ball was at 75.8, his slowest.
This is brilliant from Abrar. We're into the last 10 overs of the innings. 7 wickets in hand, and he's making sure the batters remain quiet.
Yeah, they need a 4 or 6, definitely. They've got to take a risk or two here. If not Abrar, then against pace maybe from the other end. They need a 15-20 run over right now to set them on that 300 target.
Bowling according to his field, Abrar, so far in this over, has varied the pace really well. End of another decent over from Abrar. Just 5 coming from it. After 41, Bangladesh 2 on 8 for 3. $218 for 3. 9 more overs to go. Skipper Shahin Afridi opted with another spinner, Saad Masood now. Premeditated on that occasion from Litton. No intention to hit the ball hard.
It's risky. He's playing his first ODI, and so been asked to bowl in the 42nd over of the innings. He'll test out his temperament. He's got to bowl his best option, which I think is a wrong one. His leggies haven't turned a great deal. His wrong ones have spun more and bounced more.
There you go. Sharp turn. Coming into the right-hander. He bowls a lot quicker compared to Abrar.
Yeah, it's the back of the hand.
Length has been good as well. Not too full, not too short. Not allowing the batters to use their feet as well.
9 odd overs to get 80. That's the target. In T20, clearly a doable job. In 50 overs, it's still a doable job. It's a fantastic batting surface.
Catch it! Catch it is the call! Not the best of timing again. trying to play against the spin rather going with the spin.
They're off trying to hit him through the offside over cover. It was a wide delivery, and I think it was a predetermined effort. He was already looking to hit it against the line. That's much better. I think it's a better option. That will fetch him a 4. That's a good drive. Better option adopted. And gives Hridoy a 4. Innings a bit of momentum.
Yeah, that's a welcome boundary for Bangladesh. They were looking for this. Right option taken on that occasion from Tawhid Hridoy. Eyeing that offside region. 7 coming off this so far. 1 more ball to go. Wide. Should be given as wide. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to bowl those wrong guns from a different line. I've not seen leg spinners try their hand at this line for a wrong gun. Ball had a bit of bite and bounce. It's Abrar, he usually does that. Falls over the ball. It's 2:27 for 3.
I've been noticing they've slowed down. With the position they were in when Tanzid was out there, along with Shanto, things were looking different. Remember, you go back to over number 30, and you're calculating you double the score there. They were around 160 odd, and with 8 wickets in hand. And that boundaries dried off. Remember, last I was sitting with Athar Ali Khan, it was 28 balls between boundaries. Now, if the question would come in, you were 7 in hand. You don't want to save them for another day.
You surely don't. And I've just seen a boundary once in the last 3 or 4 overs. And it's really... it defeats me. I can't understand the thought process, the approach of the 2 Bangladeshi batters there. As you said, at 30, the Australian way of thinking is double the score if you have wickets in hand, which they had. Since then, they've slowed down, trying to drag the ball from turning, which ball that's turning away to play it on the onside. You can see the tension. Mohammad Ashraf will Chontate, all realizing that they should get a move on.
Which is why we were discussing how important it was for Tanzid to stay right till the end, because you got a set batter at one end, and then he can really explore going after the bowling attack. Yeah, the spinners are causing a bit of problem. Again, wide outside off, just outstretching that bat, getting the toe end of it, just for a single. 43 gone, 2-3-1 for 3. Here's the scoring grade, the Manhattan for you, and then now again, the leg spinner. Oh, he's got a top edge over Rizwan. This is showing a bit of desperation out here. So maybe they're not really reading him out of the hand. And usually you see the batters trying to go for those sweeps when they find that as the safest option. This is a reverse in no position.
I must say that we're not giving enough credit to the Pakistan bowlers. We're talking about getting a move on. Look at the sharp turn he's got. He's been very, very unlucky. The bowler got an edge. Chase on for a Abrar. His spinning partner. They're going to go for the third run. Made it given. It doesn't matter how they come, as long as they come from the Bangladeshi perspective. I agree with you, Sikandar. They've got to throw caution to the wind. There's now a time to try and innovate and get a move on. They just cannot die of wandering. Got 7 wickets in hand. Ball is turning, understandably. They've got to go and be a little more proactive. Not quite sure of the delivery and the turn of the ball once again there.
He is getting exaggerated turn both ways. The wrong one and this. Get a bit of bite. The revs on the ball. Does give flight as well.
Very impressive. Look at that. Laka 3.7, but Agus Alman 3.1, Saad 2.9, Abrar, who you'd expect to get the most, has been the least of in terms of degree of turns. Maybe a little flatter in the trajectory, but very impressive from Saad, the youngster. From both ends, leggies, really foxing the batters, not being able to read the ball out of the fingers, and realizing which way it's going to turn. Is it the regular one? Is it the googly? Is the slider? Making the batter a little confused would be the order. Oh dear. They spoiled it all. After you really start praising the bowling, the bowls one way down the leg side. 4 bonus runs here for Bangladesh.
Yeah, make that 5 with the wide. Rizwan dived all over. It is actually a little late.
Hello dosto, hello.
It's very late on that, but really, you spoil your over. First 3 byes and now 5 wides. Otherwise, it's just been singles of the bat. Eventually, a good over now has turned into 12 runs with 1 ball to go.
Turned into a good over for Bangladesh. Through no effort from the batters.
Top ball 20 over. 243 for 3.
The 7 bowlers used by Pakistan. Just a question for you, Sikandar. Sadakat, 1 over, 9 runs. I know he's given away 9 runs, but that's when the batters were going great guns. It's not been given another over yet. 3 wickets, player of the match in the other game. What do you reckon? What's going through the mind? Made the ball talk, gets prodigious turn. Look at a sharp turn back. Not often you see a googly turning square. Very impressive from the young man. Unlucky not to have got amongst the wickets. But there's a man who's been troubling the Bangladeshi batters with some fiery bowling, some accurate bowling, particularly the left-handers has really made them hop around. Angle deliveries, 1 for 37. The experienced Rauf comes in for his 8th. Yeah, back to my question to you, Sikandar, about not using him again.
Well, 7 bowlers tried. Everyone's had a fair run, except for Sadakat. I think the captain doesn't like him. I can't think of any other reason.
No,
Well, earlier it was 2 left-handers. We discussed that. So maybe the matchups was not allowing him. And after that, the turn that you've just shown us with all the rest of the spinners, maybe he doesn't feel. But yeah, I'm with you. I mean, man has got Player of the Match award in the previous game. His confidence is sky high, both with the bat and ball. It would be... I can tell you from up here that he would be looking at his captain at the end of every over. Is he calling me? Is he calling me?
The call is not coming, unfortunately, young man, but it's a long way to go in your career.
You can tell he's sad. Look at him. The emotion.
Oh, he wants to get in there because the batters are not really in full swing. They've got to get a move on. Seems so content on pushing and nudging. I can't understand this. We're in the slog overs, the old style of saying things, the last 10 overs.
Well, he's not letting him bowl. That's his wicket. Big goes the right-hander, then he got Afif, the left-hander. And then look at that delivery to get Rishad right through the gate.
We are trying to get the attention of Shaheen Shah Afridi. Look up on the giant screen, see what Sadakat can do. Oh, this is good bowling. They have really not allowed the Bangladeshi batters to free their arms and play big shots, but this is the time of innovation. You've got to take a few chances. Otherwise, you're going to get bogged down. You're not going to reach a score that's going to be competitive. This is a good batting track. Bangladesh with all the wickets in hand. 2 experienced batters in the middle. Litton in particular, 1 boundary, which you believe in. It's been there for 43 deliveries. Slow down a little bit, the 4th 50 for Bangladesh.
Yeah, change of pace has worked. Yeah, you can see the progress, the number of deliveries taken to score the 50s. And it has slowed down from the 3rd 50 that they scored.
Litton must be going through his mind. Gotta get a move on. I know he's not used to this number. Maybe he's got his 5 centuries, batting in the top order. Yeah, that's it. That's what's needed. It was coming. You could feel it. And the bowler played into his hand, angled the ball, and helped it on its way to finish the over with a boundary. The 250 comes up from Bangladesh. It's 251 for 3.
जो पाकिस्तान की बैटिंग आएगी उसमें हम क्वालिटी अच्छी बना के आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करेंगे। ठीक है, तो पूरा मैच इसी चैनल पे हम दिखाएंगे। आपने बस जुड़े रहना है हमारे साथ, तो इंशाल्लाह सारा मैच आपको देखने को मिलेगा। ठीक है दोस्तों, तो थोड़ी देर के लिए मैं बंद करूंगा, अभी नहीं। एक ये इनिंग ख़त्म हो जाए उसके बाद थोड़ा सा मोबाइल को चार्ज करके फिर पाकिस्तान की बैटिंग आएगी। 5 मिनट पहले मैं लाइव चला दूंगा आप लोगों के लिए। और आप कमेंट्स में बताएं कौन जीतेगा आज का मैच। तो मेरी अगर आपको आवाज़ पहुंच रही है तो जवाब लाजमी देना। ठीक है गाइस, एंजॉय करो मैच को। अच्छा गाइस, एक और बात जो कि आपने सब्सक्राइब कर देना है चैनल को। ठीक है, तो आपको बआसानी सबसे ऊपर जैसे यूट्यूब को ओपन करेंगे आपके पास मैच आ जाएगा 2nd इनिंग। ठीक है, तो मैच एंजॉय करें।
One over where they gave 8 runs. Well, if it was a direct hit, he'd have been a goner. But the bowler was not coming back behind too quick. Oh, bit of luck.
Yeah, that's good. Soft hands, fielded a push
अच्छा,
back to
एक
the
मेरे
rope,
दोस्त
so
का कमेंट
easy
था
through there
कि
on the
आप
onside.
स्क्रीन को रोटेट करें में
Last ball of the
क्योंकि इनिंग्स
previous
पूरी
over,
हो जाए
that
उसके
little
बाद
angle down the leg
एच
side.
डी क्वालिटी में हम
Allowed
लोग पाकिस्तानी
little
बैटिंग
flick,
चलाएंगे.
helping the ball all its way and getting its first four. He had hit a six earlier. Stepping on the gas at the right time. Youngsters delighted. Flags up. Litton Dash seemed to be content on just pushing and nudging still. And the heat is getting to some of the players. It's quite muggy. It wasn't that much of a warm day when we were out there. The lovely breeze blowing, wasn't it? Second the pre-show. Now it's evening. It's quieter. And the sun has gone down and the temperature's gone down. Seems to be feeling the heat nevertheless, because maybe of the pressure created by the Pakistani bowlers.
अच्छा दोस्तों, आपको क्या
Very
लगता है कि
relaxed all way round.
बांग्लादेश कितना स्कोर बना पाएगा? मेरे हिसाब
Yeah,
से
that
तो
last 50
लगभग
has been the quickest
280
47
या फिर
deliveries for that. So they just picked
290
it up a
तक,
little bit in terms
90
of
से
pace. You
आगे
see
नहीं
those
जाएगा,
white buildings
तो
there.
290 से आगे नहीं जाएगा,
Now
बस
they've
यहीं
got
तक होगा, इससे
5
नीचे हो
overs left.
सकता है. 300 तो
Just
बिल्कुल
less than
बना ही
5.
नहीं सकता आज,
Let's have a
मेरे
look at the
हिसाब से.
wickets, Shubham.
बकाया आप बता दो.
Yeah. I think he just threw caution to the wind and the process threw away his wicket. Saif Hassan, no, not necessary to go dancing down to that ball without really reading the length. This was a superlative delivery from Rauf. He had really been troubling the batters with those balls coming back in and the angle taking it away into the bat. Not for the first time striking the pad on this occasion in front. Rather a loose one from Tanzid short. He seemed to be tiring, and a ball that could have been put away anywhere was sent straight into the hands of Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Nicely played. Just opening it up. Oh, that's good fielding by the boundary rider. There's the pick-up and the throw. The quick release has stopped the batters from turning around for the second.
Kazigori in the deep, who normally is a keeper, I understand. The effort across the line. Very good. The Tanzid Hassan Tamim has been excellent today.
अच्छा, एक मेरे दोस्त ने, प्यारे भाई ने कमेंट किया है, जो कि इंडिया से है. बहुत ही बहुत थैंक यू सूरज सिंह भाई, आप हमारे भाई हैं. थैंक यू. आपने कमेंट्स में बताया कि आप इंडिया से देख रहे हैं. हमें बड़ी खुशी हुई कि इंडिया से भी लोग हमें देख रहे हैं. ठीक है, शुक्रिया.
Look at Rizwan. Was that Rizwan following him too? The keeper showing a lot of intent with the pads on, almost going to the boundary.
Yeah, he realized that Abrar is chasing it, so he might push the ball back. These days, you've got to be fielding in pairs, especially when you're chasing the ball. And it was very smart of him to get rid of that one glove and rush after him. There's been something that's nagging the batter here. Litton Das has been struggling a little bit. He had some treatment going on. Let's have a look at that again. Now, the swing of the ball gets him onto the tie. In fact, it's not him who faced. Litton Das just turning around for the third.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम अजमत भाई, क्या हाल है? खैर है? खुश हो आप? वेलकम. आप इंडिया से देख रहे हैं. वेलकम मेरे भाई. थैंक यू.
Holding his hamstring, maybe pulled it a little bit during the third run, grimacing in pain. Don't want that. You want him to finish when he can move about freely. And this is going to be really something that's going to be cumbersome for him. He's already struggling to really time the ball and produce the big hits that we expect of Litton Dash, 39 of 47. And with this strain or a pull or a cramp, you've got to make it worse.
would be a go-to man if Litton Das is in this condition. Oh, to come out and
वेलकम वेलकम तमाम दोस्तों को जो हमें
Rashad
इंडिया
Hussain,
से
no
देख रहे
question
हैं
about
प्यारे
that.
भाई
He really
वेलकम
can
थैंक
talk
यू
the ball
आप
about.
वहाँ से देख रहे हैं
Though
हमें
Afif and Miraj are there, I think to finish off on a high, you can take a chance with their shot because if he makes contact, he's a tall guy, he has long levers. I think he would be an ideal person to come in and get a few quick runs.
Well, send him in. Because clearly Litton Das is struggling at the moment. There he is, all set and ready.
अच्छा एक
Because
भाई ने कमेंट्स लिखा
with the
है कि
condition Litton
भैया
Das is in at the
भाई से
moment,
भी
so
इस
running
से
between the
बनाता है
wickets will get
पाकिस्तान
hampered.
भैया दुआ तो करो
And not
इंशाल्लाह
only
जीत जाएगा पाकिस्तान
he's having pain, his partner will have to slow down for him.
जी जी प्यारे भाई एड्स नहीं
A lot of
आएंगे
competitive with Miraj, Afif, Rashad. I think we'll just have to wait and see how Litton Das progresses. It's taking the time.
You can see Mushtaq Ahmed there to the right of your screen. He must have loved the amount of turn he's seen today. Must have had a word with Rishad that you might be in the game tonight when your turn comes. There he is to your left, Rishad. Probably the next man is there. The captain in the background. Standing there talking to the support staff. And Litton Das is ready to face Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Something's got to give here. He just cannot keep on pushing and nudging and playing defensively. That's not going to be good for the team. I'm sure he realizes with all his experience at this rate 281, maybe Bangladesh will be happy with that. But at one point in time, they're looking to go over the 300 mark. And if you're thinking in a T20 mode, which you should be now with so many wickets in hand, throw the bat at virtually everything. There's a lot of batters to come after.
The idea was maybe right. He saw Litton Das moving across. He wanted to get down to middle leg, but just went completely off. Shaheen Shah Afridi.
That's one area, Sikandar, I think Pakistan will be a little concerned with the amount of extras given away through wides in particular.
Yeah, 23 extras, 14 wides, 6 leg byes and 3 byes.
Still push and
एक भाई ने
run.
कमेंट्स लिखा है कि
Not what is needed.
मार्च सदाकत
Needed
आज
the
फिर
hour
सेंचुरी
is
मारेगा भाई सारा
really
काम
go
आप
for
उसके
it.
ऊपर मत
Overdone,
करें
46
रिजवान भी
overs
बैठा
completed,
है और भी
260
बहुत सारे
for
खिलाड़ी
3.
हैं जिनको सेंचुरी की ज़रूरत है 50 की ज़रूरत है ठीक है एक ने ठेका नहीं उठाया कि वही बस मार्च सदाकत ही सेंचुरी मारे
Well, let's see. He's taken a single of that first delivery, so now it's down to Ridho. He's been at the noise strikers for a bit now.
The crowd are getting restive. They can
प्यारे भाई
realize
आज
that
ये
this is
बाबरा
not the
नहीं
time
खेल
to
रहा
just push and nudge and get the singles. It's time to get a move on. Go for it. Be proactive. Take a chance.
जी जी
Fortune
सूरज
favors the
सिंह
brave.
भाई
You can get lucky.
इंशाल्लाह मैं लाजमी पाकिस्तान की बैटिंग
Ball
चलाऊंगा
Hriday,
ठीक है
not quite ready.
कोशिश
On
करूंगा
behind the bowler's
इंशाल्लाह
arm.
मैं एचडी क्वालिटी में ही चलाऊंगा
Well, into the last 5. And T20 cricket terms, 300 is gettable. That's for sure.
It's a good delivery there. Pace on and then right into the toes.
He's been so good to the left-handers. He's been angling the balls in. To the right-handers, he's cramping them for space. Maybe got a little lucky if it didn't hit the boot. Might have gone for wides. But the intentions, the angles, very clear and very, very well bowled by Rauf.
Oh, he's picked that up. It's gone high in the air. Is there a chance? Yes, it is. Finally, the misery comes to an end. Rauf takes the catch.
Very good, very good.
I guess the gloves have got the message for him to go after the bowling. Even if you lose your wicket, not a problem. We've got plenty in the dugout. So finally, Pakistan gets another breakthrough.
You can see he's not in his proper elements. He went for the big one. The signs had come from the dressing room and it was easy for Ghazi to pick that up, much to the delight of the Pakistan fans. He got a well-deserved wicket. He's got his second. Rauf, Litton Kumar Das walks back after scoring 41 of 51, 262 for 4.
Rishad Hussain is the new batter in, the leg spinner. He's a tall guy and you'd look to use that long handle. He's got 3 overs to go after this, 3 deliveries in this over. Gone right through. Just had a feeling that Rishad has come up with a mindset. He's going to attack from ball 1. He was nowhere close to that. He's just had a wild swing at it. And he's missed everything.
Rauf, the experience, knew exactly what was in the batter's mind. He knew he was going to throw his bat at him and got into that lovely length and a little reflection, I think, of the thighs and thundering on the death rattle behind Rishad Hussain. Rauf is on a hat-trick. A well-deserved wicket once again. He has been brilliant. Just to walk back without bothering the scorers, 262 for 5.
Rauf will be bowling to Afif, who's the new batter in. He's coming round the wicket now on a hat-trick. Here's Afif and his numbers. Right now he's more concerned about how to block this hat-trick off. Here comes Haris. It's gone down. The next time they're asking a question, but the umpire says it's a wide. So he's technically still on a hat-trick. You better stay with that.
Didn't like that. Rather a loose delivery down the leg side. I think the wide negates that hat-trick, doesn't it? It's no longer a hat-trick, unfortunately, from Rauf's point of view, and they're not quite sure about it. I think 6 bowlers have taken hat-tricks for Pakistan one-day internationals. Jalaluddin, I understand, the first one. Wasim Akram a couple of times. Waqar Yunus. This is the wicket that set him up, the first one of the 2. Good catch that from Litton Das, trying to go over the top. Easy one in the deep. And then clean him all ends up with a Yorker. Perfect ball. There. Just tapped it away. And it was pads. It was a leg by. So all that expectation rather fizzled out.
Yeah, he was in 2 minds because he was telling the keeper that it has brushed something, it's not a wide. And then Rizwan told him, it's up to you. If you take that, then you might not be on hat-trick. Back to being over the wicket for the right-hander. It's a good over, this. Brilliant over. 4 runs given, 2 wickets taken, 264 for 5.
भाई चैनल के साथ जुड़े रहना, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना ताकि आपके पास मेरी नोटिफिकेशन आ जाए जैसे ही मैं पाकिस्तानी बैटिंग चलाऊंगा। ठीक है प्यारे भाई, सभी दोस्तों से यही कहना चाहता हूँ कि प्यारे भाई सब्सक्राइब कर दें पाकिस्तानी बैटिंग।
Shaheen Afridi will be bowling his final over. He's got 1 for 42 in his 9. He's all set and ready at the top of his mark. 3 more overs to go. The 25 extras on that screen there, that's the bit of a worry, a concern. That's a large number.
हाँ प्यारे भाई फहीम को देंगे अभी
Good
बॉलिंग।
delivery, just tipping in.
Well, into his last over, Shaheen Afridi has got 1 wicket, but I tell you what, he's bowled so economically, under 5 and over. In this format, he's going at 4.69. And that is real excellent bowling when the conditions are not that conducive. It's a batting friendly wicket. He's bowled with a lot of heart. He's bowled very accurately, led the team well, and has kept the batters in check. Now, what's the delay once again? And I think the bails, one of the Singer bails, has stopped working. Got hit in the last over, I think. And they're making sure the third umpire, the fourth umpire rather, and Masudur Rahman Mukul, they're replacing the bails at the bowler's end.
Yeah, they're running out of batteries there. Needs a thought. There goes Shaheen. Yeah, there's protection there. So, yeah, boundaries haven't been easy to come by. Connections haven't been as bad by the batters. You're doing a little comparison as Pakistan also didn't get that 300 plus. They lost 7 wickets for 43 runs. But the difference between the two today is that they haven't lost wickets in heaps. But they just haven't been able to get that scoreboard moving at the pace they would have liked. Wickets have fallen at regular intervals. Yes, 158 for 2, 194 for 3, and then 262 for 4. So there's been a gap, but runs haven't really come that freely. Almost approximately 50 balls for 50 runs.
You can see there's the intention by the batters to get a move on, trying to just play some more attacking strokes. The Pakistan were 103 for the first wicket, and the Bangladesh were 105. I'm talking about the second ODI for Pakistan, and looking at 300 plus, ended up. Bangladesh seemed to be going the same way, and it's eerie. It's uncanny, isn't it, Sikandar, that Pakistan scored only 114 in the first game. Bangladesh scored 114.
अच्छा प्यारे भाई अभी बताएं कि आपको साफ स्क्रीन दिख रही है।
Civil run gets quite a bit of bat on that, and just the right time for a very, very good boundary. Nexus Bay boundary, just erring enough to allow the batsman to civil run and get enough on it to get 4 very, very precious runs at this moment.
Yes, probably the third time it has been played in that zone. Every time the ball that has been down the leg side has been put away. And this a welcome boundary for Bangladesh. Just pushes them to the
प्यारे भाई अभी
270s now.
रोटेट किया है स्क्रीन को, इसीलिए पूछ रहा था
And they scored
आपसे।
58 runs now since the 40th over. Asking for two. Asking for two. Can the non-striker come back? Can he come back in time? Good dive put in. He's safe. Looks safe. Well done, Afif.
Just reading the pace of that ball very well. Might have a quick look at that. The upstairs.
Senior
Dutch
umpire to the
Bangla Bank,
director and
decision
umpire
ending.
view for run out at the bowler's end. Your best side on angle, please.
रोटेट ही है भाई, रोटेट स्क्रीन है अभी.
Just keep going. Bat's grounded. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
ठीक है, जैसे चल रही थी पहले वैसे.
Messes way not out, and we carry on. 2 good runs taken, 3 important runs taken, 9 runs already in this over.
Runs here. Found the gap. Will be a boundary. Second one in the over. Now the runs are coming in. 48 gone. 277 for 5.
जी जी, आप सही है. शफीक भाई रोटेट का किया था अभी, लेकिन स्क्रीन सेम चल रही थी, इस वजह से फिर से वही कर दिए मैंने. भाईजान रोटेट करने से वही स्क्रीन आ रही है सेम, क्वालिटी वगैरह में फ़र्क नहीं हो रहा, इसलिए यही सही है. जब पाकिस्तान की बैटिंग आएगी तब हम रोटेट करेंगे इसको. ठीक
Was a
है,
good
फुल
over
स्क्रीन
that.
में
2
दिखाएंगे
boundaries
आपको.
came in, and now Haris Rauf with his final over. 3 for 47 for Haris Rauf, coming round the wicket.
And he keeps on doing that to left-handers, doesn't he? Right the way through this innings. With every left-handers, he's angled the ball in, made them go, cramped them for space, got the inside edges. Lucky there for Afif Hussain. That's the boundary. Last one, he came down, it was just wide enough, could free his arms and then go and place it in between the two, bisecting the two fielders for a super shot.
Maybe super cover there.
On the move, Bangladesh looking at quick runs. They've got just the 2 because of some accurate bowling. Who will bowl the last over, Sikandar? You reckon? Definitely not Sadaka, that's for sure. Most likely Fahim Ashraf. He bowled so well in the previous game.
Change of pace. Good thing to see that you're bowling those death overs and you have a good head on your shoulders. There.
Just the control he has and the confidence in bowling slow deliveries and making sure they land in the right areas. Just the 2 runs in the penultimate over in a match which has been friendly, on a track which has been friendly to the batters who are on the lookout for runs. This is top class bowling from Haris Rauf.
Yeah, just not getting that timing going. You can see that the left-hander is trying to make room and then access the offside, but it's been too good. And he's been mixing it up very well, Haris Rauf. The pace, the control and the length. Good thinking fast
लगता है
ball.
बंगाली ये थक गया है.
And as you said, 3 runs. Now he's got to finish off well. He's got 2 more deliveries in the over. Pakistan would be happy to see that boundaries are not coming in as freely in this over. wickets, not a problem. That's a brilliant delivery. Again, moving away after the swing of the bat.
But he's annoyed with himself. Yeah, he knows it's swung away, but can't do that. If you're premeditating, understandably, he'll be going for the big shots. One ball left. What a fantastic spell it has been. RS Rauf, the dignitaries up there, some of the board directors up in front of the president's box, vantage point.
Again,
I am
that's
from
well bowled.
Pakistan.
Might go to a
I am
boundary.
from
No, it's been
Pakistan.
cut off, but the idea was right, following the batter, not allowing him space. Two
Dilbag
more
Singh,
added
I
to the
am from
total. End of the
Pakistan.
over, 49 gone. 282 for 5.
भाईजान मुझे नहीं लगता कि ये हिरोदी अभी 50 बना पाए, लॉस्ट ओवर है और जो है ना ये थक भी चुका है अभी। सभी दोस्तों से गुजारिश है कि चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें पाकिस्तानी नेक्स्ट बैटिंग देखने के लिए और मज़ीद लाइव क्रिकेट मैचेस देखने के लिए। प्यारे भाई मैंने इस पे आवाज़ थोड़ी सी कम कर दी है, काफ़ी शोर चल रहा था, मेरी आवाज़ आप तक नहीं पहुंच पा रही थी, इसलिए तो सभी दोस्तों से गुजारिश है कि चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें ताकि मेरा नोटिफिकेशन मिल जाए, क्योंकि मैं पाकिस्तानी बैटिंग चलाऊंगा तभी जो है ना मेरी नोटिफिकेशन आप तक पहुंच जाए। और जैसे ही आप यूट्यूब ओपन करेंगे तो सबसे पहले जो है ना मेरी वीडियो आपको दिखाई देगी लाइव वाली, इसलिए बार बार बोल रहा हूँ कि चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो, सब्सक्राइब और हो सके तो वीडियो को क्योंकि यूट्यूब पे मैंने देखा है काफ़ी दोस्त जो है ना लाइव स्कोर दिखाते हैं, लाइव मैच कोई भी नहीं दिखाता, इसीलिए मैंने सोचा कि आप दोस्तों के लिए लाइव मैच ही चला दूं। तो ये भी मेरी गुजारिश है कि सभी दोस्तों से ख़ास तौर पे इंडिया वालों देखते हैं, इंडिया वाले जो भी देख रहे हैं उनसे ये मेरी विनती है कि भाई जो है ना वीडियो को शेयर करें और फेसबुक व्हाट्सएप पे सभी दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करें ताकि वो भी इस मैच को देख सकें, क्योंकि ये प्रीमियम वर्जन में होता है ये लाइव मैच। कोई भी ऐप और कोई भी चैनल वगैरह यूट्यूब का ये नहीं दिखा सकता लाइव मैच, तो मैंने आप लोगों के लिए ये लाइव चलाया है। ठीक है, एक भाई ने मैसेज किया है, मेहता भाई क्या आपको $100 दूं मैं सब्सक्राइब करने का? अरे भाई कमाल करते हो यार। जी जी प्यारे भाई, इंशाल्लाह जो है ना फुल स्क्रीन पे चलाएंगे जो पाकिस्तान की बैटिंग आएगी। अच्छा मेरे भाई वॉल्यूम हाई कर देता हूँ मैं, ठीक है।
This total back look to be going over the 300 mark.
Again, just holding the shot a little bit. Found that there's no pace. He pulled it into the pitch. 2 more added. 289 now on the board with the last ball to come up.
Yeah, brace there adds up to a boundary or 4 runs, so they'll take it. They'll want to finish with a flourish. Let's go for it. 11 balls since the last boundary. Can they finish with a 4? To wait and see. Last ball coming. Fahim Ashraf has bowled well to restrict Bangladesh to 7 in the first 5 deliveries of the last over.
Straight to the fielder. He won't throw it. Fahim Ashraf says, take it easy. We're happy with the single. So Bangladesh, after being asked to bat first, have managed 290 for 5. They had 5 in the dugout.
चलो भाई, मैंने आपको बोला था कि हेरो जी जो है ना ये 50 नहीं बना पाएगा, वही बात हुई, 50 नहीं बना पाया और ओवर ख़त्म हो गए। जैसा कि मैंने बताया था कि 290 तक ही स्कोर जाएगा, 90 से ऊपर मुश्किल हो, तो वही मेरी बात हुई, सेम वही बात हुई कि 290 ही हुआ, आगे इससे नहीं बढ़ पाई ये बंगाली। ठीक है, सभी दोस्तों से गुजारिश है, फिर से मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं कि भाई चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो, सब्सक्राइब, क्योंकि मैं वापसी में पाकिस्तानी बैटिंग भी चलाऊंगा। ठीक है, तो अभी ये आप स्कोर कार्ड वगैरह देख लें। ठीक है, आवाज़ की वॉल्यूम भी इसका बढ़ा देता हूँ, तो आप आराम से देखें। और इसके बाद से ये हटा दूंगा मैच। ठीक है मेरे प्यारे भाई, फिर से हम लाइव आएंगे, इंशाल्लाह मुलाकात करेंगे। ठीक है, अभी मैं ऑफ कर रहा हूँ लाइव को।
So the target, Pakistan, if they want to lift the trophy, they need 291 in 50 overs at 5.82 runs an over. A short break, and then we'll come back to you with the chase.
बनाना होगा, ठीक है, पर ओवर में यानी 6 से 5 रन को बनानी पड़ेंगी। काफ़ी दोस्त हमारे ऑफ हो चुके हैं। अकील अजहर भाई, इंशाल्लाह मैं जो है ना फुल स्क्रीन चलाऊंगा, पाकिस्तान की जैसी बैटिंग आएगी। ठीक है, और कोशिश करूंगा कि HD में चलाऊं। ठीक है, अभी हम चलते हैं, पाकिस्तान की जैसी बैटिंग आएगी तकरीबन आधे घंटे के बाद ही आ जाएगी। जैसी पाकिस्तान की बैटिंग आती है तो मैं वापस लाइव पे आ जाता हूँ। भाई मेरे चैनल का नाम है USA फाइनेंस गुरु, पहले ग्रो। ठीक है, मैं पहले जो है ना फाइनेंस की वीडियोस डालता था, अब मैंने लाइव मैच चलाया है, क्योंकि मैंने देखा था कि यूट्यूब पे जो है ना कोई भी लाइव मैच नहीं चला रहा था। इस वजह से मैंने आप दोस्तों के लिए ये वीडियो लाइव चला दिया है मैच, क्योंकि मैं खुद भी मैच देख रहा था, इसी वजह से मैंने लाइव चला दिया। मैंने कहा सारे दोस्त हमारे देख लें। जी जी हाँ, राजीव मेहता, मैं पाकिस्तान से हूँ। भाई 6:20 में ये वापस मैच आएगा। अच्छा, ये 6:20 ये बांग्लादेश का टाइम है। ठीक है, हमारा पाकिस्तान का टाइम नहीं है, तो उनके जैसे ही 6:20 हो जाएंगे तो मैं ऑन हो जाऊंगा, लाइव आ जाऊंगा। ठीक है प्यारे भाई, अभी हम चलते हैं। गुड बाय, टाटा, बाय बाय। चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो। भाई मैं सुबह सिंध से रहने वाला हूँ।